Hi, community. It's Spirit Guide. How are you doing? Hopefully, everyone had a beautiful, blessed, and abundant evening. Got some rest, got some, you know, uh, just time in with loved ones and everything else. So I'm glad everyone's up and we're ready to get this day, right? We're ready to get started. All right, do me a favor, please hit the like button and don't forget to share my videos and subscribe, okay? I love all my subbies. Love you, love you, love you. And those who are not subbies, you know what? Come on in, come on in. So you can get notified every time I go live or every time I upload new content, okay? All right, so let's begin. I'm going to be getting some energy to start off from the Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's see what's going on. All right. All right, Divine, thank you for this energy. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the beauty that lies ahead. Thank you for my community. Bless their family and everyone related to them and around them. Thank you so much. Let's get into this energy. What energy is leading us for today? What's the energy leading us for today? Okay, cycles. Cycles. Okay. So with cycles, this is meaning something is going around again, right? So a cycle is coming back around, okay? When cycles come around, especially things that you've done before, right? So cycle means you've done it already. So it's coming back. That is telling me intuitively a lesson is coming back for you to learn. There might be something you did not learn abundantly and you didn't master it. That happens a lot. If you don't master a lesson, the universe will bring it back for you again, but it's going to look a little different. Okay. So that's what I'm getting, that a cycle has not ended. It's still going. It's coming back around and it's just going to look a little different. Okay. All right. We have the Seven of Needles, and that was in the reverse, how it came out. Okay. So Seven of Needles in reverse is that you are focused on some type of achievement here, right? It's almost like a energy of determination or like obsession a little bit, right? So I don't like to say obsession, but it really, that's what that is. It's an obsessiveness, a behavior of obsessiveness. Okay, this came out crossing. So this is the Two of Presents, okay? And all right, you avoided a tower, okay? A tower was about to hit, you avoided it, okay? With the Nine of Presents here, you have gifts. The problem is that, meaning you have some abilities here, like intuition. You have foresight. You might even have ability to predict something. Okay, ability to predict something. So, but the problem is you're not heeding to it. You're not listening to your intuition. Basically, you're not listening to it. Okay. A tower. You avoided a tower. I don't know what the tower is. I'm going to ask in a minute what the tower is. When you see me put cards back, is because I didn't ask for them. So I don't know what energy that is. I specifically asked for energy to get clarity. See, they just keep all falling out. All right, man. Please have energy on this tower that was avoided. Can you tell me what? So the tower avoided. It has something to do with the cycles. Has something to do with it. There was some kind of danger that was there, and you avoided it through the cycle that came around. Okay, yeah, Five of Potions, right? You were self-absorbed. You were a little worried, right? Because this is Five of Potions in the upright, but it's this way in the reverse. You were worried about it. You were a little upset. You were self-conscious about it. Okay, now you're not. Okay, so whatever tower you avoided, it was part of your lesson coming back to you. Okay, so when cycles come around and then they come around again, Remember, each time, or you should know, each time a cycle comes around, it gets more difficult because the cycle is a test. So it becomes more difficult. So if the first test was a test of loyalty, let's say, and it came around, the first time it came around, a friend was talking about another friend, and you decided that you would not, tell the friend that you knew to stop talking about your other friend. Instead, you just didn't say anything. That would be a test that you failed. Okay? So that test will come back around in another cycle. When it comes around in another cycle, it might be two business partners having a disagreement and you're a part of the business and you're not telling the other person about it is affecting the money of the company, right? Because there was information that you didn't share that could have helped the business and it could have helped the people that are associated with the business. So because you didn't do anything, you got fired. Okay? If it comes back around again, then maybe this time it's more. Maybe it's a legal problem. Okay? And then you might get the short end of the stick, jail time or fines or something. So every time that cycle comes around, see, you're stressed. You would have been stressed, but you learned something about that cycle. So you handled it appropriately this time. Okay? I'm seeing that you've not won the cycle, but you're going to succeed in this cycle this time because you've gone through this cycle at least 3 times. I'm seeing at least 3 times. So it's something you didn't learn. Okay? And I'm thinking this is something close to your heart. Okay, I'm gonna get some chakra on it in a moment. It's something close to your heart, meaning it's not legal. It's something like you don't want to do it because you don't want to be the bad guy. Okay, these cards are not upside down. We have never gotten this card. I want that card. That's the Magician. Okay, 8 of Needles. Oh, this is a new one for us. 8 of Needles and the upside down. Okay, so 8 of Needles, right side up. She's still working. She's toiling. Upside down, she is not toiling. She's not really worried about anything. She's not really worried about anything. 8 of Needles is not worried about anything. Again, you conquered something, right? There was something that came in with a cycle. You used your presence of mind, your gifts, everything. You used it. And once you used it, you learned how to kind of skate by, right? So I'm not going to say you mastered it. You skate by. That's what you did. Good for you. So you may not see the cycle again because skating by, believe it or not, like doing something, about a problem, even if it's the bare minimum, is still doing something. So congratulations. And look who came out. Yep, the Sun. You're not going to have to see the cycle again. You're done. You're done. You're not going to have to see this cycle anymore. Congratulations. You learned it. All right, good. And if this hasn't happened to you yet, this cycle, when it comes around, this is going to happen to you. You're going to have to take the path of least resistance. Because that's what in here is done. The person here, community, you're not doing much. You avoided a tower. You saw that there was a problem. A cycle was coming up. You used your mind, your intuition, your gifts, and you weren't worried. You were calm, cool, collective, and you did what you had to do. You made a choice. You made the right decision, and hope is here for you. Hope, love, the sun. The radiant sun is here. Good for you. Congratulations. Oh, this is a nice reading. Okay. All right. Sorry, it's 2 cards. I don't need 2. Yeah. 6 of Needles. You are reaping the rewards right now. You're reaping the rewards. You are, you're in a position where people around you are, after you've done whatever you did, people around you are respecting you a lot more now. They're respecting you a lot more. Because again, it's easier to take the path of least resistance than to get sometimes get all animated and everything else. You know, it hurts for a moment, but in the end, oh, remember the card I said we never got? Look what came out. I love when that happens. Spirits, I hear you got it now. All right. Oh, it's a beautiful card. Look, it's gorgeous. All right. Okay. So you are the magician, right? You are the, I love when spirit listens. You are the magician. So congratulations, you are the magician. Let's get some advice from our animal kingdom, um, our animal cards, our animal kingdom cards, and see what else we should do. Because the lesson, the cycle that's coming up, or this, for some of you, this cycle, everyone's on a different timeline. So for some people watching, this cycle has already happened and you're already victorious. You learned how to conquer the cycle with the path of least resistance, right? You don't have to do much to it, okay? To succeed, right? And that might have been your lesson. How to do the right thing but not overdo it, right? Not over get yourself involved, okay? And now you're manifesting something new, right? The success part of it is that you were successful in what you did, and whatever it is you did, it's not showing me what you did, it's just showing me how you felt in what you did. And now you're able to manifest your own ending. You manifest change now because you're the magician, right? And that's the card I said we never get. Okay, beautiful. I love that card. That is now my new favorite card. It is so, I love the colors, I love the image, I love just the detail in it. I love it. Okay, may I please have a oracle card on this? Can you please let us know under the seven of needles? And do you have any information, any guidance for us with that? Any guidance for us with that? And I'm going to pull to let you know which part of your chakra today needs to be open or it needs to be resolved, okay? See what's going on with the chakra today. Oh, wow. Huh. Perception, right? So you see the ostrich head is in the sand, right? Your perception was tunnel vision, okay? Your perception was tunnel vision on the seven of needles. That's the very beginning. We talked about that. So your perception was very tunnel vision, and you needed to open. Oh, that's what happened. You broadened your horizons. You thought better of a situation. You saw the bigger picture, right? Because you weren't self-involved. Remember I said you weren't self-involved. You weren't like upset. You weren't thinking about yourself. That's what happened. That helped you avoid the tower because you thought bigger. Maybe that was your lesson, that you needed to think bigger in order to get something completed. So your perception changed. That's it. Good for you. Congratulations. You did conquer your cycle. Okay, so wow, this reading is on. Okay, and you used your gifts to do it, right? You used your process. You used your brain. You used all the natural abilities that the divine has given you, and you were successful. And because of that, you are now the magician. You may manifest change. I'm getting your cycle is over. Whatever this cycle is done. Hold on one second. Whatever it is done. You're not going to see that cycle again. You're not going to see it again. You've conquered it. You have conquered that cycle. Good for you. Good for you. All right. So let me just get a chakra on it, okay? Don't forget, Chakra Series is coming out 3rd week of November, okay? 3rd week of November. All right. May I have, for the end reading, may I please, near the end reading, may I please know what my community, as they are successful, what does my community need to know moving forward? What energy, which chakra do we need to focus on in order to cleanse ourselves as we are successful and we have 100% conquered our cycle. And we did it through power of mind, right? And power of mind is not only saying like spiritual abilities, intuitiveness. It's not saying that. Power of mind is you thought a way to get yourself to conquer the cycle. So it's I'm getting, you may have been in the past aggressive towards people, or you may, if you get into an argument with someone, you may have been petty with them. You may have talked about them to their friends, to your friends, starting problems. Maybe that's how you conquered something in the before, and it made you feel better, and it also, to the world, it made them see like you were in charge. That cycle that wasn't the test. You didn't pass it. You felt like you passed it, but that's the human side of you. Spirit side did not pass it, so therefore divine gave it to you again, and he gave it to you harder. They gave it to you, divine gave it to you harder. But this time when it came around, you used your gifts, you used your brain, and you found a way to get out of it that did not hurt anybody else, meaning like reputation wise or any other way. And it also made you think of how things could be different, how your perception was limited. And you then said to yourself, I need to get out of this situation, and I also need to protect myself. You became the magician at that moment, okay? So it's like you leveled up. You leveled up. You went to the next level. Okay? Like a game. You went to the next level with that. Congratulations. I'm so proud. Okay. And it says, I am presence. Okay? There we go. That is you manifesting. That's your manifestation. It came from your crown. This is your crown chakra. Okay? All right, I did see it freeze, and I'm not gonna retake this because this is a beautiful reading and it needs to get out. But thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Yes, today I will have to work on getting a new program. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and congratulations, you mastered it. You got it. You used your presence. You're the manifester. Congratulations. Have a great one. From this point forward, you need to focus more on your crown chakra, okay? On your brain, all right? All right, thank you so much. Have a great one.